Oh, did they upload the new Heroes trailer just now for the Thieves? All right, this is an impromptu live reaction to the Thieves trailer. Let's see what we got. Obviously, we know the characters already, but hey, leaked layout. Shit. This is for the summoning stream tomorrow. I mean, should we just look at the skills now? Maybe we may as well, right? what? What is this? Canto? It's true. Actually, I do want to see Chill Defense Res 4 as well. Let's go in order. I've decided we're going in order. Alright, Lofty Leaflet. Enables Canto. Unit 3x3? What could this possibly mean? After an attack, assist skill, or structure destruction, unit can move to a space within 3 rows and 3 columns. Okay, sounds interesting. This is like a new version of Canto, where it's just limited in like the range you can go. I think this means you can go over impassable terrain, right? Like you could go through a wall or something. It's interesting. I never thought they would take Canto skills in this direction. Grant speed +3. Does Warp Bubble fuck with that? That is a really good question, actually. I don't know. I would think not, actually. Grant speed +3 at start of combat. Foe's HP is greater than 50. Grants attack speed +6. Deals damage equal to 15% of unit speed. And also, if foe has bonuses, grants bonus to units blah, and inflicts penalty on foe's blah during combat equal current bonus on each of foe's stats. Calculate, okay, yeah. It's actually a fairly stacked perf, considering it has Canto, true damage, and also buff stealing. It's actually a very strong weapon, I think. I think she's a Cav mage, right? She has blue feud as well, which is one of the better feud skills. So she gets like Ash's perf, but it's all 4 stats. Yeah. I think Ash had it for like, maybe it was just defense, maybe it was attack and defense, I don't remember. Attack speed and defense, okay. Oh, what? Defense, res smoke 3. After combat, inflicts defense, res -7 on the foe and targets within 2 spaces of target. Grants attack +6 to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit, and grants Pathfinder to unit for 1 turn. Well, that is such a random effect to throw on there. Pathfinder to unit for 1 turn. So it's like you go in there, you attack, and assuming you don't activate Canto, you're now just sitting there, but your allies can just run through you to get further in. This is so strange. I guess it's a pretty good skill, right? It's a little awkward. I guess any dagger unit wouldn't actually want it, because, like, they get the defense and res -7 anyway on their weapons. Let's check out her perf. Enables Canto Ally 2. What are these new Canto skills? After an attack, assist skill or structure, unit can move to a space adjacent to any ally within 2 spaces. Oh, okay. Granted movement treated as warp movement. Okay, so that does actually clarify a question we had earlier. Interesting. Yeah, Sothe's inheritable dagger could be really good based on this. Next, so a special trigger, of course, at start of combat, attack +6, attack speed +6. You have unit speed greater than foe speed, foe cannot counterattack. Okay. You have unit speed greater than 25%. And unit attacks after combat deals 10 damage to target and foes within 2 spaces. Once again, a pretty stacked perf with the Canto, the wind sweep, and the savage blow. It's kind of interesting. And defense res smoke 3. So she is a Cav mage as well? Isn't that what Cath was? Or is she a flyer? Okay, she's a flyer.
Show me your valuables.
The way she says that is so odd. Show me your valuables.
Show me your valuables.
Such an odd thing to say in that way. We can see Canto activate here. There's Sothe. I'm so irked that he's the only guy on the banner. Not only is he the 4-star focus, but he doesn't have a perf, and all his other units have like really stacked perfs.
I'm not after anything in particular, but I would like to nab something for Micaiah.
Brutal. Canto 1. Alright. It's the best I could hope for, but somehow I'm salty about it, because honestly, these other units have really interesting perfs with new Canto effects. And Sothe just gets Canto 1. It's fine. Ignoring the other units on this banner, Canto 1 is actually pretty good for an inheritable dagger. But yeah, the rest of his kit speaks for itself. I'm gonna want 1. I don't know about 11. You think it's bad even? Canto 1 is so baby though. It is. I don't know. I like that it's guaranteed movement, even if you move 2 spaces.
Look at those two. Silently.
Because, like, the far trace skills don't actually activate that much. Because usually those units, like, they use all their movement. Anyway. We have a third new type of Canto, Canto Recall. So this one we saw before in the FEH channel. Unit can return to the space they moved from. And that is pretty good. That's like 3, I mean, that's like Canto 3 basically. It's a little restrictive, I guess. She doesn't have slaying. That's actually an excellent point. This is like the first unit that has lethality that doesn't also have a accelerate special trigger. Bad unit. Let's check out Chill Defense Res 3 real quick. Inflicts defense res -6 on foe and enemy team with the highest defense and res total and foes within 2 spaces of that foe. Okay, that kind of makes sense. That's kind of a logical evolution of the chill skills, because we have units like Hrid and Gunthra who have those kind of like perf chills. The first of 2, I think we've had 3 units with lethality, although I don't remember who the other one was besides Volk. Sea Feud is, once again, a pretty good feud skill. Shadowy Quill grants attack +3. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, calculates damage using the lower of foe's defense or res, grants attack speed +6 to unit, and deals damage equal total of the greater between unit's current bonus or foe's current penalty to attack speed defense res. I don't know what this means. Hold on. Deals damage equal total of the greater between unit's current bonus or foe's current penalty to attack speed defense res. This is worded kind of weirdly, right? That's, like, intuitively, that's what I would think it means. She gets either Blade or Broadleaf, depending on which one is, like, greater. Yeah, that's what I would think. But the way it's worded is just a little strange. Not gonna lie, I do kind of want a Nina. She looks like fun. The duo skill makes it kind of clear. Okay, unit can move 1 extra space. If any foes are in cardinal directions of unit, or penalty is active on any foes, inflicts blah -7 and panic on those foes. Okay, wow. That's a pretty big debuff. But it's only cardinal directions, which is interesting. That's more restrictive than usual. If any foes are in cardinal directions of unit... Oh, never mind, it's not restrictive. If any foe on the map has a penalty, then she inflicts this mega debuff on them and panic. Okay, never mind. So say she has attack +5, and the enemy has attack -7, she would instead get damage +7. Oh, okay. Since the penalty on foe is greater, it just runs for each stat. I think I understand now. I think they should not make weapons with such complicated effects. I think that's just bad. But I think I understand at least. And it makes sense, because yeah, you'd be buffing her attack and speed while debuffing foe's defense and res. So she can get, she can get damage from both of those things. So this duo skill, if I'm right, it's gonna activate on both these two, even though they're not in cardinal directions.
We can steal anything.
Oh yeah, she gets 4 movement with Canto Recall.
Destination.
So at the very least, I don't think the extra movement will stack with the extra movement she gets from Sigurd.
With style. And stuff.
She can only get move +1 once, I'm pretty sure. Wow. Cool banner, cool units, cool skills. I'm annoyed that Sothe sucks compared to the others. I'm just annoyed, TBH. Also, it's kind of hard to be sneaky thieves when you're walking around with frickin' horses and wyverns. How are there no infantries here? It's just strange to me. Maybe because they realized it's pointless to make an infantry dagger unit that isn't Yuri. Actually, this would have been their chance to make a power crept Yuri, and they chose not to do it. Which is interesting. It's been less than a year. Maybe they'll do it next year. But yeah, I mean, that's basically my take on the banner. Some cool stuff here. I'm annoyed. I kind of want Nina. I know for sure I want one Sothe. And I kind of want a Nina as well. But orbs are going to be tight, because tomorrow, August 7th, I'm going to be summoning for Summer Micaiah with the 1200 orbs I have saved. I need 7 copies. If you're watching this on YouTube, then later today I'll be summoning for Micaiah. If Canto Recall works with Warping, Nina, with the Wings of Mercy beacon or Ascended Farina, is going to be dumb. You're right, actually. If Nina has Wings of Mercy, she warps in, attacks, could she just use her Canto Recall to go all the way back to where she was in the first place? That's kind of wild. You can, like, keep that slot, you can keep that position open where Nina warped in, and you can use it for a different Wings of Mercy user. That's actually wild. Like I said, I kind of want one Nina. It is interesting that all of these new Canto skills count as warping, but I'm not sure it matters that much. Because Warp Bubble, I don't know, like the spaces you're going to be trying to retreat to, like they're not going to be covered by Warp Bubble, usually, I feel like. I could be wrong. Oh, that was interesting. Back to Nier. Why is there a moose up here? You can ride the moose! What